Hey guys, it's Baby Powder, and yes, I am back. Finally, I know it's been forever. If you guys have seen though and been on Twitch, I have actually been streaming again, and I do plan on making a lot more videos and getting back to making content in general. So things have changed in life that allowed me to come back. Plus, have found a way to multi-box again, so that also helped bring me back. But anyway, guys, since I've been streaming on Twitch, there's been a lot of talk about Essence of Undeath. So I figured why not come back with a video on Essence of Undeath. So went out and found a farm to do on Essence of Undeath, and it's out there in the Eastern Plaguelands. One good thing about it is it's in a very small area. I actually did it with 2 groups of 4, and it is only 1 mob type. So, well, I mean, it's actually 2, but they still have the same name. So there's only 1 keybind needed, which makes it really nice for multi-boxing. But yeah, guys, if you like what you see today, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Come join us over on Twitch so we can go and get some lax rolling. You can join some farms with me, and you can also get some of this loot. But let's go and get on over to the farm and see what I got. See you guys. Alright guys, so this is where we are right here in Eastern Plaguelands, and it's right down here at the very bottom of the map, right as you come in, or I use Dream Walk and just come over from the Hinterlands, which is right down here, just fly on up. And as you can tell, it's a really small spot, which makes it really nice because it's less area you have to cover for looting. Spawns are really fast because everything's so clustered. And yeah, so this is what the farm looks like. Put my main potato at the top here, and then we got another one right down here. So actually, let me go over which mobs we're killing here. So right here at the top, you're killing this mob pack over here. There's another one here, and then one right behind you. And then you've got triangle here, it's the second potato, and they're killing this mob pack here, this mob pack here, and the one right back there. You can kind of line it up with that tree there and that little stump. And then you've got the one over here where diamond is. They're killing actually 4 mob packs. This one right here, this one right here, and that one, and that one. And then there's another one parked all the way in the back here, which actually I messed up at first. Sorry, I've been kind of slacking, guys, because I'm just coming back. So give me a chance. As we get to doing more farms, I'll get better at it. But yeah, I've been away for a while. So anyway, though, this one is parked right here on this hill here, and they're actually killing a mob pack back here. There's one right there in front of them, and there's one right over here. So when I first started doing the farm, and all the way up until the end of the farm, actually, I actually had them parked right here because I didn't notice the mob pack that was back here behind these rocks here, or mountains, whatever hills you want to call them. And yeah, so I was killing that one and then that one there, and only looting those. But they were actually hitting this mob pack and killing them. They just weren't looting them. And when I was flying around, I wasn't looting that mob pack either because I didn't notice it. It wasn't until like the very last loot phase I noticed that mob pack because I saw the sparkles coming up because they had loot on them. And I was like, oh man. So I put this one here. Sure enough, they're hitting all of them and actually being able to loot them. So did miss a little bit of loot there. There's also issues with loot too for like the first 30 minutes, which we'll go over when I get to the loot after this. And yeah, it was like really laggy, and stuff was freezing up in the bags really bad, so it was costing me with getting out flying and getting back to killing stuff and everything else. So I'm sure I could have probably gotten more Essence of Undeath, and yeah. It's just it really sucked, but it's like couldn't really do another hour of it, so I need to go ahead and get the video done. So I just went with what we had and just try to deal with it. So yeah, probably could be better results than we actually ended up with. And maybe when we stream this, we'll actually see that. So hoping for that will happen anyway. I'm sure it will be though. Anyway, yeah, so that's the spots. And if I started up here, guys, I mean you'll see. I mean, these spawns are really fast. I mean, you're constantly able to kill the mobs. There's no stalls in between them really. Yeah, and that one's back up already. And that's, you know, again, it's only one keybind, which is really nice. And so yeah, it makes it a lot easier than some of the other ones, like the Dark Shore farm, where you have to use two keybinds. Although that one's really nice because you get like the loincloths and stuff, and you know, which again we'll go over the loot here in a little bit, but you know, the transmog and stuff is not really as good of a bonus here. But again, it is nice because it is small, and you know, again, you only have to kill, you know, one type of mob, so only one keybind is needed. But anyway, guys, that is about it for the farm part of it. Let's go ahead and get on over to the loot. All right, guys, so here we are. We're about to go over the loot. Now, granted, there were the loot issues where I had, you know, like 30 minutes of like this incredible loot lag, which, you know, slowed me down as far as getting my loot, getting out flying, picking up loot, and also getting back to killing the mobs. So I don't know what was up with that. It did, like I said, start to clear out after 30 minutes, and I did see a big increase as far as, you know, how much loot I was getting, and also, you know, of course, getting back, you know, killing the mobs, you know, faster. But anyway, away, you know, aside from that, we did end up getting, you know, 220 of the Essence of Undeath total. You see, there's 37 on this potato alone, and that comes to about average of about 30 Essence of Undeath per tune. It's actually a little bit less, but again, I think you could get a lot more. It actually was, you know, such a small area where I did try it like one time where you could actually possibly fly around two of your potatoes and loot each loot phase if you wanted to, and it still wouldn't take you too long to get back to killing. But you know, that's just, you know, up to your own preference. Now, if you look right here, this is just the stuff I got from like where I was showing you guys me killing the mobs. But this right here is actually the loot we got from the farm. You see, there's not that much. This is all low value on this, you know, tune alone, and all the other stuff was thrown away. Now, there was a couple items we did get. Wasn't really all that much though. On potato 2, we actually did get a couple blues here. We got the sword of the magistrate. It looks like it's at 23,000 region value. And then we also got the Thornstone sledgehammer. Now that's at almost 30,000 region value. And then we did get one epic, and that was on potato 3, and it's this one right here, the bow of Saren arrows. Now, it says it has almost 163,000 region value, and it does say it has a 0.002 sell rate. Uh, the only thing is, I do believe I've gotten this in the past and have struggled to actually sell this. Now, maybe I just got undercut a lot, or maybe it's just a bad time for it, or you know, I could be confusing with something else. But with that being said, you know, I'm not expecting it to sell right away, especially not at that value either. But we will see. We will see what happens. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I really got. I did get another blue right here, the elemental remnant, and that's, you know, 34,000. And actually, I think I even got a second one of those on one of the other potatoes. Maybe not. I thought there was another one. Actually, let's see, 6. Yeah, 6 actually have one too. So yeah, I got 2 of those. But yeah, still, again, you're seeing there's not a lot. You see a lot of the guys. They're about 30 of the Essence of Undeath, or maybe a little bit more. But yeah, guys, try it out. You know, try it in, you know, live group possibly. See, you know, if you get more. Also, if you're not dealing with the loot issues I was dealing with, and you actually put your potato in the right spot, like I went over about, I did, you know, pretty much the whole farm with them in that wrong spot. So that could have made a big difference too, because that's a whole nother mob pack we would have been looting when we flew around, and that potato would have been looting. But anyway, guys, that's going to pretty much wrap it up as far as this farm. It is a farm, you know, it's really, you know, small, and you can get some essence of Undeath to put up on the auction house or use, you know, whichever you want to do with it. All right, guys. Well, hey, I hope you liked the farm for the Death Step and the Essence of Undeath. Hope you guys decide to try it out. And again, just remember, if you did like the video, go ahead and make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the other videos I will have coming out. You can still check out some of the old videos too. Do plan on doing some updates and stuff now that I'm back and going through and yeah, just making them a little bit better. And you know, of course, doing some new ones as well. Also, make sure you do come and join us on Twitch. I mean, anybody's more than welcome to join me on any of my farms. I'll kick a potato out for a live person anytime. Also, would like to get some of those lax rolling again. Maybe eventually we'll even get some of our lax tournaments going and stuff like that. So yeah, hope to see you guys there, and catch you in the next video. See you guys later.